Grill Sergeant here. What's going on, Grill Billies? In today's episode, we are making some awesome, delicious smash burgers. Damn! So let's fire up this griddle and let's start the show. This is probably the easiest thing you can throw down on a griddle. I love it. I've done smash burgers so many ways. But before we get into the ingredients, let me turn on the griddle. So it's gonna take about 5 minutes for that to heat up. Let's go check out the ingredients. Brioche buns, full of flavor in there. I have a sweet onion. As far as cheese, I'm gonna be using Sargento's. This is a Colby pepper jack with habanero and jalapeno mixed in there. A lot of good heat in there. Star of the show is going to be Snake River Farms. This is Wagyu ground beef. We got thick cut bacon. As far as a burger rub goes, we have our friend Hisham from Egypt. He sent me this recipe. I will put it down in the description so you can check it out. This is amazing flavor. And then we're going with Sweet Baby Ray's. I saw this. They make a secret sauce. I'm like, you know what? Let's put it in our burger and call it a day. So let's cut some onions up, man. This is where I lose my finger. Oh, God. So over here, we have the griddle heated up. The main burners are still on. I did turn this burner off. This is gonna be my warming side right now. But right now, we are just going to put the onions on. Just gonna do just a little bit of the seasoning on the onions. Doesn't really hurt. You get to just throw some salt on if you want. Can't go wrong with thick cut bacon, that's for sure. People say, what does America sound like? I'm like freedom. Just like bacon on a hot griddle. When it's time to make these burgers, they are just going to be, you know, chilling in this bacon fat as they sear up. It's gonna be so good. The bacon is looking awesome. What I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna move it towards, I have this side of the grill, the burners are off. Definitely don't wanna overcook the bacon. Or maybe you do, that could be your thing. There's some people that like crispy bacon. There's some people that like their bacon with the, you know, nice chewy flavor. Let me know in the comment section. Are you crispy bacon, or do you like it still raw? I'm just gonna, ooh!
There's a third option too.
What's the third option?
The third option is where you just throw the entire package onto the griddle, and it actually unevenly cooks the bacon.
Ooh!
And you get a little bit of crispy,
okay,
and a little bit of chewy.
That's dope. That is a good idea. And so yeah, right now you can really see a nice browning happening onto the onions. A little bit longer, they'll get almost translucent, and then you know they are gonna be quite thick. Let's check out this gourmet Snake River Farms beef. Just get this into fours. So I'm gonna cut it there, and then we are going to cut it the other way. So pretty much take your beef, and then you're just gonna wanna roll them up into little balls. Burgers are pretty much ready for the grill. These onions have a beautiful caramelization to them now. So what I'm gonna do is basically move these now to the warm side. The trick to a really, really good smash burger is you want to start with really good meat, which we have right here. We have our little Wagyu ballsy. And then we have our burger press, and you want a good burger press. And now there are some burger presses that will have a lip on it. I don't like that. I like it to where you can press down as hard as you can. You're gonna want that burger as flat as possible. You wanna smash it down. But the trick to that, to not get it to stick, is you're going to use parchment paper when we're pressing it down. If you're ready, I'm ready, let's do this. So basically we're gonna pick this up. You're gonna hear that sizzle on there. And so I'll spread them apart because we are going to be smashing them down as well. So I'll put them down like that. And then we have our parchment paper here. And you basically find where the center is, and you hold down and count to 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after 10 seconds, you lift it up. What that's doing now is forming a really, really, really nice crust. So we go to the next one. And again, 10 seconds, hard as you can. And that's gonna help form a really nice crust. Okay, So now that we got that on, we quickly want to get our seasoning on this bad boy. We'll give it probably about another minute till we start flipping them. All right, we got the cheese ready. Beautiful. Flip this, and then we're basically just gonna flip it. Beautiful. Flip this. I'm gonna go in here on this one. Beautiful. Oh my God, listen to that sound right now. That sound is amazing. So a really nice crust forming on that. So now what we're gonna do is take our seasoning, and then we're gonna season these bad boys up. And then now, immediately after that, we are going to get our cheese on these bad boys. And I like to do two, double up on that cheese per one. So I do a little crisscross. Crisscross, gonna make you.
Something about jump?
Yeah. Yeah. So now we got our cheese on. A little trick that I learned from cooking with CJ is close the lid up, and that acts as your dome. And now the cheese is gonna help melt. So we're gonna leave this on for about 30 seconds. Cheese is gonna be nice and melted. Now let's talk about my buns. No, like, not these, but actually the bread. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the burgers off, but then the burgers, before we toast them up, we're gonna get them nice and toasted, just soaking up that bacon juice. I learned that one from Frack Daddy Barbecue. Man, do not let bacon go to waste. So now look at our burgers right now. Look at these beautiful bad boys. So we're gonna take these, and I'm gonna put these off onto the warming side. I'm gonna take my buns, feels weird saying that, and we're just gonna put them down here and just let them soak up that bacon and onion goodness. Buns have been on for a minute, and what you're looking for is just that nice little toast, but you'll also see that they soaked up all that beautiful bacon and onion grease on there. So that is absolutely perfect. Try this Sweet Baby Ray's. So I'm just gonna get my Sweet Baby Ray's secret sauce. I'm just gonna put that on right there, like so. And we're just gonna spread it around. La-da-doo, la-da-dee, la-da-dum. Let me get my spatula out. So how we're gonna stack this is we're gonna go double on this bad boy. So we got one. Let's get the second one up in here. The onions that we caramelized, so we're gonna throw some of these onions on top of here. Look at that. Oh, hot dang. And then we have our bacon. You can't forget that bacon. You know what, let's do 2 pieces of bacon because this is America. So here is the bun. Check that out. Ooh. I mean, heart attack on a stick maybe, but hot dang. Dude, that thing is, as the kids say, that thing is busting right now. All right, I cannot wait. This is probably the best burger I've ever made. So let's cut into it. Let's get it nice and tight in here. And we are just gonna cut it right down the middle and get as close as you can to this bad boy, because it is just gonna be epic. Epic meal time. The juices and everything in there. Look at all the juices coming out of that thing right now. Cool thing about this is 4K, so we're gonna see all this in epic. So juicy. The heat of the cheese, it's there, but it's not overpowering. The bacon doesn't fight with the Wagyu meat. What I like about Hisham seasoning, it's enough to bring out the flavors in the meat, but it really doesn't distract from the Wagyu beef. So nothing's fighting each other. Everything's complementing it. If you make this burger using these ingredients, this will be the best smash burger you've ever made. That's it for today's video. Nice, short, and sweet. If you have any questions, do leave it in the comment section. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? Grill Sergeant out. Cheers. I mean, heart attack on a stick maybe, but hot dang. And one of these I'm just gonna use for my thumbnail, so.
Don't we need to add those things called vegetables?
Forget that. I don't know what a vegetable is.